Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name's Marissa, and today I am finishing up my tier ranking videos by doing a bracket fight. So basically what this is I created a bracket with all of my books that I rated perfection on my tier ranking videos throughout 2020. So it randomly put all these books in there, so which book is against which other book was completely random. I just hit the button, and now we are at our first fight. So this one is, of course, Harry Potter, and the Goblet of Fire it's not just for the Goblet of Fire. It is a stand-in for the whole series, because typically if I like one book in the series, I'm gonna like all the books in the series. Not always, but for the most part, the books on this list, that is completely true for. So the Harry Potter is standing in for the whole Harry Potter series. Wolf by Wolf is actually only standing in for its own book. So of course, you guys all know what Harry Potter is about, a boy wizard who finds out he's a wizard, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so Wolf by Wolf is actually an alternative history, kind of like a fantasy novel about this girl who can actually shapeshift. She was in a Nazi concentration camp, and during some of their experiments on her, she ended up developing this power where she could shapeshift into other people. So she ends up impersonating this girl who was on a motorcycle ride across the world, basically, or across Europe, in order to meet with Hitler, because in this alternative history, Hitler actually survived and Germany ended up winning World War II. So this girl that's trying to impersonate this other girl on the motorcycle ride is actually trying to meet with Hitler so that she can kill him. I really thought this was a really, this is a really close one for me because Harry Potter is so nostalgic. There are problems with the series. I'm well aware of that, the author being a big part of that. A Wolf by Wolf is such a fresh, new take. It's nothing like anything I've ever read before, and it was really interesting. So it's a hard choice for me because it comes down between nostalgia and a fresh new book. So honestly, I think I'm going to go with Wolf by Wolf just because, I love Harry Potter to death. It will always be one of my favorites, but we're looking at a favorite of 2020. Harry Potter's obviously a reread, so we're going to go with Wolf by Wolf for this one. So the next one is A Dog's Purpose, which is a book that is all about this dog who keeps getting reincarnated, and he's trying to find his purpose. And he keeps coming back to this one family, and it's really sad in a lot of parts, but it's also really, really heartwarming because it's basically about a boy and his dog and what the dog goes through and all these different lives that this dog lives, and only trying to get back to this one human that he loves so dearly. It is such an amazing, powerful book from the point of view of a dog, which you don't find that often. And then, of course, The Help is about this group of black maids in the South, back in the day when there was still segregation and there was still, when there was a lot of prejudice. And so this group of maids basically end up coming together with this white journalist who wants to write a book about their story, about their tales and raising white children and the trials that they faced. And it is so powerful. It is, I just can't even, this book is so amazing. The characters are very well done. Their story is great. It's just, perfection. I absolutely love this book. This one was, again, another reread for me. Honestly, I think I liked The Help better just because I really enjoy the point of view from a dog, but it's so sad and animal abuse just kills me. So I'm going to go with The Help on this one. So the next fight is going to go between A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, which is about this girl who is trying to solve a years-old murder in her hometown. She knows that it's already been solved, in quotation marks there, but she does not believe that the person that everybody thinks killed this one girl actually killed this one girl. She thinks there's more to the story, so as part of her senior thesis in high school, she decides to start digging around and getting into it way deeper than she is actually supposed supposed to. It is really good. It's really fast paced. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The second book I thought was pretty good because it's right along the same vein, but I definitely like this first one better. And then, of course, the other book is A Black Beauty by Anna Sewell. This is another one of those books that's detailing animal abuse and detailing things from the point of view of the horse, which I love. I absolutely love horses, but again, very depressing. So for this one, of course, I'm going to go with Good Girls Guide to Murder. So then the next one, ooh, man, why did it have to put these two together? Oh, this kills me. So A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas, or ACOTAR as it is lovingly known. This book is standing in for the whole series. I love this series. It starts out as a alternative Beauty and the Beast retelling. This girl ends up killing a wolf in the woods, and she takes it back to her family, and then a fairy comes and kidnaps her for killing the wolf, because the wolf was really a fairy. So he takes her back to fairyland, where she is supposed to help him break this curse, though she doesn't know it. Yeah, it's the first book definitely follows along that Beauty and the Beast retelling, and then the following books greatly diverge from that, but I love it. I love the whole series. It's just amazing. I mean, many people call it smut. There's a little smut in there, but you know what? I love it. So anyway, so the next one is, of course, The Name of the Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. This was my second time trying to read this book. The first time I couldn't even get through like 100 pages. And then the next time I picked this book up, I absolutely fell in love with it. I love Kavot's point of view. I think it is amazingly detailed. It takes you on this journey because this is one of those books that's a story inside of a story. And it takes me to two different worlds, and you're trying to find out what's going on in this current timeline while learning about the previous timeline, and you know they have things to do with each other, and it's like a slow reveal. And I'm on the second book now, and it's just as amazing as the first one. Oh God, this is such a hard choice for me because I really love ACOTAR, but The Name of the Wind is so great. Oh Lord, all right, I'm going to have to go with ACOTAR for now because I haven't finished the second book in the Name of the Wind series. All right, so the next ones, we've got Wolf by Wolf versus The Help. The Help is an oldie but a goodie. Wolf by Wolf is a newer one. Oh, man. Oh, these are getting hard. These are getting really hard. Honestly, I think I'm going to have to go with Wolf by Wolf just because I thought it was a fresh new take on something. And The Help is a little bit of an older book, and it is a reread for me. So I'm going to go with Wolf by Wolf. So then the next one, Good Girls Guide to Murder versus A Court of Thorns and Roses. Ooh, criminy. Okay. I'm definitely going to go with ACOTAR in this one. Because A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is good. It's not my typically favorite book. So, yeah, ACOTAR it is. All right. Wolf by Wolf versus ACOTAR. Holy crap. Okay, again. I'm going to go with ACOTAR just because Wolf by Wolf is not my favorite genre of all time, though I really did love it. So, ACOTAR it is. So now we've got ACOTAR versus The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Of course, The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle is about, this one is so hard to explain. It is so difficult. Okay, so this one is like, this guy ends up getting stuck in this world where this girl, Evelyn Hardcastle, keeps dying. And he is in the head of somebody he doesn't really know. And he's trying to figure out what is going on because every time he wakes up, he's in a different body. It's really strange. It's really mind-bending. The reveal is all the way at the end, and I had no idea that was coming. So it's a really good book. Again, it's one of those weird books that I'm not generally into the weird, like mind-bendy, I don't know what's going on. subtle hint books. I mean, granted, I don't like to be slapped in the face with a plot. I like a little bit of mystery, but not so much that I can't tell what is going on even after the reveal. So, all right, we have our winner, people. A Court of Thorns and Roses. I should have guessed that that was going to end up happening. So, yeah. So it is A Court of Thorns and Roses was my absolute favorite book of 2020, which completely makes sense. I love that series. I honestly didn't know if I was going to when I first picked the books up, but they were super cheap. And when I started reading the first one, I was like, I am going to have to buy the rest of the books in the series right now because I know I'm going to want to binge read. And I did. So, yeah. So thank you guys very much for joining me on doing this tier ranking and bracket fight for 2020 to find out my most favorite book, which is, of course, A Court of Thorns and Roses. I hope I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I would really love it if you would like, comment, and subscribe my videos. Have a great day.